Can't turn off the snow, even with the weather module. Cannot turn off the snow.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably doesn't qualify as a weather effect.
No, it's not.
Should, because it is, but you know.
It's just like IRL for me. It's forever snowing.
Oh. Meanwhile, in the south.
Meanwhile, in Solstice.
Yeah, exactly. Or Murkmire, depending on where we're at in the state.
We'll just say Oregon. I'm starting to believe that, like, Austria is Solstice, especially after last time I was there, I saw the, like, new uncovered ruins in the center of the city, so it was, like, literally seeing the Argonian architecture underneath the High Elf architecture.
Love.
Because there's eagle motifs everywhere.
I now have to remember, since I'm coming off of that other stream, that moving my mouse does nothing to this stream.
No. Absolutely nothing. It is useless. You might as well let the cat play with it. One of the cats.
Well, to be fair, I'm still using it to get to my show notes and whatnot, but...
Oh, okay. I guess that's what my cell phone's for.
Yeah, I could do that too. I could do that too. Give me 1 second to post our socials.
Yes.
I'm diving back into the depths of our socials on Canva because I had to delete some stuff because my phone was out of space earlier, and it's kind of fun because now it's making me go back like further in the file.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I'm totally lost on how that would fit into that.
What? What?
Did you forget you should not try to make sense of things I do and say?
No, that's why I said I'm not trying.
I'm the one that's supposed to be crazy.
Yeah. But I've been around longer.
Not by that much.
By the way.
In 2 shows from now, I will have leveled up. Okay.
Heck yeah.
For some reason, though, I can't catch up to you guys in level.
Yeah. It's like we
Which
just
is hilarious, because you have more CP than me.
maintaining the same pace here. By the way, I was told to tell y'all hi by a couple of folks living in my house.
I say hello to the hooligans.
Hello.
They're already in bed, but they told me to tell you hi.
Okay.
I was also told to tell you, Gwen, that you're supposed to come see us.
If I ever go on a road trip down south, I will stop there along the way. Every time I hear that Chapel Roan song, I think of you.
Which one?
The one that mentions the state he lives in.
I'll have to take your word for it.
And I'm just like, oh, you must be suffering hearing this song all the time with these teenagers.
Mm-mm.
No? Oh, you're lucky.
Nope.
You're lucky.
No, to some extent, I've thankfully had a bit of an influence on the music that they like, and the stuff they listen to that's more their young selves music than they usually listen to that on their own, so I don't hear it too much.
Hmm.
Beautiful. I just found out I can use my mute on my mic with it plugged in like this.
Yes. Ooh.
You should be able to use
Tech
the
level up.
PlayStation.
Oh, I can. I can use either, but my mic is closer because it's on my stand, like, you know, right at my desk. Okay.
Alright, there are cookies, there are beverages. Those beverages are like as big as a person's torso, so I don't know why we even have them.
They are
But
huge.
they're there.
Those must be for giants.
They must be.
They just didn't shrink down properly going into the snow globe.
Or for hobbits. Because, you know.
Hobbits.
Yeah, hobbits like the big glasses.
You sure? Is it they like big glasses or they're just small?
Yes. Everything's relative. I mean, if we were bigger, those would be small glasses, right?
That's true.
They make it in pints?
Nice. Alright, I am ready whenever you all are.
So we're gonna... Yeah. So that'll be relatively quick tonight, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning, doing Wall of Crazy or something, but...
I'm down with whatever.
Ugh.
Are you down with the sickness?
I hope not. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick, no.
You gotta wait till January.
Okay. Well, if y'all are ready, I'm ready. Ugh. Welcome to a Snugpod Cast, everybody. It's cold in here. But there's a fire, so get close, and maybe you won't freeze. I'm Never Separate. This is a Snugpod Cast. With me tonight, Gwen the Bard. What's up?
Hello. It's not that bad. Besides, you have fur.
I do have fur.
And it's magical snow. It just looks cold. It's magical.
It's very enchanted. And a crazy bacon. What's up?
I am a crazy bacon, and I'm here. I'm just looking at how that kitty cat to my left is just enjoying the fire, just looking towards the fireplace, having just a nice little warm, cozy time. Makes me want to go sit over there next to it. I mean, we're pretty close, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's a pretty big fire, so I'm sure it's warming the space quite nicely.
Yeah.
The butterflies seem to like it, so...
Yeah, but they're actually crazy.
That is true. They're technically friends of Sheogorath, so there's that.
The butterflies?
They are.
Well, we've got a little bit to talk about with some ESO stuff. And to start with... I'll start. How about that? It's been a week, and I still have not gotten my two-handed weapon that I've been trying to get, but I haven't had as many runs in Dark Shades. So, I'll get there. But the other thing I've been doing is going back and trying to knock out a couple of quests for Codwell's Gold. because I still haven't finished that yet. So I've been, I'm drawing a blank on the name. Left side of the map. Oh, goodness.
High Rock,
No.
Rivenspire?
Daggerfall, Glenumbra.
I'm
Glenumbra?
thinking it's Glenumbra.
The
Anyway.
long,
If
skinny
you
one
were
that kinda
having a
looks like
weird
Florida?
time, it was Glenumbra.
Yeah, so I've been hanging out with some weird ladies. Bunch of sisters, I think.
You do that every weekend.
Well, I do that every day, actually.
Well, that's true.
But
I wasn't referencing your family, though.
yeah, I know. But I was. Yeah, so that's the quest that I've been working on. I finished up, I forget what step I finished up just prior to that, but along the road to the next part, that's where I met one of the weird sisters and had to free a town, as one does. You know, the nature was getting pretty mad and vines are growing up, and anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I haven't quite finished it yet. I did the stuff in that one town, and then now I've got to move on to the next step. And that's been it for me. What about you, Crazy? What have you been up to? Nothing? A lot?
Well,
Somewhere in the middle?
First of all, I'm really proud that you've been questing. Because I haven't quested in a while, because I haven't had time. Did I log in this week? Not really, unfortunately. It's been a pretty crazy week for me. I kind of felt like I fell off the face of the earth with the guild. Like, I literally just processed a couple guild invites right before the show. That came in at the beginning of the week, so it's been crazy. I've been so tired that I kind of have just come home and collapsed from work, and then tried to keep up as best I can, but have been kind of failing this week. But hopefully got a little bit of a reset, and yeah, hopefully everything will be better this next coming week. I'll be able to log in more and stuff. Right before our stream, I did another stream, but I'm gonna save that to talk about until we get to it in the news, because I think it'll be better to talk about it then. So that's about it for me. What about you, Gwen? Has your week been as crazy as mine's been?
I think it has, because I honestly do not remember logging in this week. I know I was on. I had to have logged in at some point. It happened. But I don't remember. I added more to our Snugpod, and oh wait, I did some Infinite Archive, and didn't even make it to Thoat because the kid aggro was so hardcore. I got up to do a thing, and then all of a sudden, before I know it, I'm dead. And yep, and that was my week. That's what I did in game this week. Besides Ritz, of course. Besides Ritz.
So, did you write it down?
I writ down to remember to take my controller with me when I walk away from the system. Yes.
Okay, that's good
Yes,
to know.
I learned my lesson. I writ down my lesson. Ha.
Silly.
Well, I guess we can jump into some news then. News. We need like a bumper for this. It's time for the news. It's lame. Alright, well,
I liked it.
so before we get into the news, just kind of to lead into it, for those that are listening that feel like there's some things that you would like to learn, we are going to be teaching a class about identity.
Never, you shouldn't teach anything.
Oh wait, no, it's class identity in the game.
Oh my.
My bad, I got it completely confused there. My bad. Class identity, that's what we're going to talk about. And that wasn't very nice, Gwen.
I mean, we did talk about it a little last week, too. So this is like a refresh. We're refreshing what we talked about already.
Well,
Right?
All right. So, we'll just read the article. Missed last week's deep dive into Class Identity Refresh Project. Catch up on the combat team's plans here. Last week, the team announced a major rework of ESO's class identity and dove deep into the project's core philosophies, goals, and rollout plan. If you didn't catch the latest news, we've got you covered. To begin, check out the Class Identity Refresh blog, the direct from the combat team that announces and shares details on this project in depth. If you're simply interested in the way the team is choosing to characterize each unique class moving forward, take a look at this graphic here. Then check out the follow-up live stream that the community and combat teams hosted last week for even more in-depth. And then, community content interested in what the community thinks, watch the breakdowns and initial thoughts of various members of #ESOFam. And it links a bunch of videos.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it for that one.
there you go.
There's a lot more to this. We read the entire big fancy long article last week with all of the little blurbs for every class. And this one's just kind of reminding you this exists and this is coming.
Yep. Yeah, and it definitely gives you, now that there's been the actual Q&A, I think on one hand, just being completely transparent, on one hand, the Q&A, some people felt was helpful. Some other people thought that it kind of took a little bit of the wind out of the sails on the previous announcement. So you can watch it and make your judgment call yourself for it. But I can tell you that you could see that there was some excitement about some of the class things that they wanted to talk about. I did not get to watch the whole stream. Only got to watch a little bit of it here and there. But yeah, I mean, they're doing work. That's what I'll say. They're putting in work. So definitely give it a watch and see what your thoughts are.
And leave the bad jokes to me.
I guess so.
So next, there's some screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
You want to celebrate the holidays?
I do want to celebrate the holidays.
Clearly not. Have you seen the Snugpod?
Yeah. What are the holidays? Nobody knows about the holidays around here. We don't have cookies and giant mugs of something that we might say is rot meth, but it's probably hot cocoa.
Oh, it's definitely hot cocoa. My little cauldron of hot cocoa is not doing it. I need a bigger mug. That is definitely hot cocoa.
Sweet. Yeah, so in the usual fashion of what they always do every year, the ESO socials went and asked for community screenshots to help check out their collection of seasonal in-game stuff from the ESO fam. So it says, after another year of adventure, 2025 is coming to a close, and the denizens of Tamriel huddle by the hearth during the month of Evening Star. Since many within the ESO fam also celebrate the holidays in-game, we put out the call for screenshots capturing the community's favorite festive looks, holiday houses, and seasonal scenes. Here are a few of our favorites for you to enjoy. So they did an actual little minute and 20-second video that went through all of those little screenshots and things that people submitted. So that was pretty cool. So you can take
Do you have any favorites?
Ooh, I didn't get to watch the whole thing yet, so I don't necessarily want to peg one down, but what I will say is one of my favorites to always look at is always housing stuff. I adore what some people do with housing. One of the ones that I do remember, just from the little bit that I did see, was someone had done Indrix in the sky all together with vines. And then they had a cart up there, so it was kind of a sleigh with reindeer, which is really, really fun. I love it when people come up with creative stuff like that. Or, build all original, unique items for their homes to match whatever the holidays are. What about you? Do you have a favorite?
No. No, everyone in there was pretty good. It was definitely getting the holiday vibes. I like how it was very inclusive of all the different platforms and servers, and
Yeah,
everyone
that's
was
great,
very, everyone was definitely holidayed up.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I love everybody's take on festive outfits too. How some people, it's so funny to me how some people will make their holiday, their winter outfit like less clothes, but with a hood. And then some people make it more clothes. And I like that. I think it's fun.
Well, yeah, some people go down south for the holidays.
Yeah, I know. It's a fun time. And who doesn't love a good Nordic bather's towel, right? I know that's what I wear when I do the snow bear plunge, so.
I still can't believe it took me almost 10 years to get that thing. I mean, I know it wasn't necessarily 10 years because we didn't have a new life for 10 years, but
right.
it was ridiculous.
It is pretty funny. It is pretty funny.
All right. Let's vanquish this last news article.
Do it.
No, this is you. Or I can read it and then you can talk about it.
Oh, or Never can read it. He hasn't read anything yet.
Oh my gosh, Never. No, you must read.
Must I? Okay.
I mean, you don't have to.
You don't have, yeah, but you're here.
I will. You told me I had to. I don't have a choice. Vanquish returns for a new festive live stream performance. Get into the holiday spirit by tuning into a special performance of Investigator Vale and Entangled Carol on Twitch. The performers and playwrights from Vanquish Guild return for another holiday season performance on their take on a Christmas classic with Investigator Vale and Entangled Carol. 2 years after the death of her mortal enemy beneath Anvil Lighthouse, Tamriel's foremost consulting detective, Investigator Vale, has returned from seclusion. With no sense of purpose, she is encouraged by Dr. Timothy Cratchit to explore Ebenezer Scrooge's unusual death. It is a dark and treacherous Christmas Eve, and Investigator Vale is a tormented woman. Now, the brilliant investigator must utilize her deductive skills to solve the crime. The game has begun. Once again, we're thrilled to support Vanquish and their good works with the special live stream hosted on twitch.tv/Bethesda this Sunday, December 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Drops will be enabled, so make sure you link your ESO and Twitch accounts here before finding your seat. Vanquish members are experienced ESO veterans and in-game performers, with this show marking the 6th anniversary of their festive stage plays. Find out more via their official guild site and check out previous performances here. Don't forget, this sensational seasonal stage show will go live on twitch.tv this Sunday, December 14th at 7. If you were there, you were seen.
Okay, one thing. Excuse me, there were drops. I distinctly remember Twitch chat saying drops did not exist.
There were no drops.
Okay.
There were no drops.
Where are my drops?
That was not my fault, by the way.
Where are my drops?
There were just no drops, okay? I couldn't do anything about that.
So
it's
you
not
seem
my fault.
so crazy. You seem to have some special insight into this.
I do.
Care to share? Drop the deets.
Drop the deets.
Drop.
I ran the stream. So, yeah, the Lore Seekers, we got to host over on Bethesda, basically, with that. So we got to run the stream to help out. I got to fill in, I guess, for Gina, technically. So I was with Jess on the stream for the show, and we were invited to the Vanquish show, and I got to go over to the house and watch them do the show live and do all the camera work for the stream. So it was super fun. It's the second year that I was invited, and yeah, oh my gosh, it's so impressive. I just, the amount of hours that they put into it, I think Duck said that it was around 300 hours of prep before they start the rehearsals. So that's like staging prep. Because there's multiple scene changes. They change scenes literally in front of you. Buildings build themselves, disappear, or move. The performers change costumes. They do emotes that match whatever their dialogue is. It's pretty incredible. And this is the third, I think they said, show that they've done in the 6 years. So they tend to run the shows that they have like every couple years or adjust it like every other year, I think, if I remember reading correctly or hearing from them. So it's very impressive. And to see kind of where they started at and where they are now is insanely good. I did ask at the end of the stream if there were some cast members who had been there the whole time, and there are a few who have done almost every year, except for the one year that they missed.
It's absolutely crazy they don't have understudies.
Yeah, that was the other thing that I was really shocked about. I asked, I said, do you all have an understudy in case somebody gets sick or in case something, there's an emergency or family something? And they're like, nope, this is it. This is the cast. Like, we don't practice anybody else. They don't learn other roles. They just do this. And I thought to myself, my gosh, that's pretty insane from a scheduling perspective, because they also work around everybody's personal schedules at the holidays. So yeah. I've only had experience with them in the past couple years, but I'm always so incredibly impressed at how organized their guild is and how well thought out the shows are, and just the script itself is really, really great because it has a lot of lore stuff in it, but it also is very original and combines Sherlock Holmes and Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. So it's a great show, and it was a real, to be honest, an honor to be able to help out with streaming it on the Bethesda channel, which was kind of a little bit of a I geeked out a little bit. It's this is weird. It's weird. But it was just really cool. So it was an honor to get to do that, and I'm glad that I got to share it with the community and help the Vanquish Guild, share their stuff with the community, because we all know how important it is to have your guild have some visibility, but also just be able to share whatever they're passionate about with the community. We're passionate about lore. That's what our guild was founded in, right? And to have them be passionate about sharing this Christmas production every year and being able to share it with the entire ESO community is really, really cool. And the funny thing is, they're not even an RP guild, which I absolutely love.
I thought that was hilarious when they said, no, we're not RPers.
Yeah, people are like, are you an RP guild? And they're like, nope, not at all. Not at all. So, yeah, just really cool. So if you get a chance, the replay is there on the Bethesda account. You can go back and, of course, rewatch the stream while it's up there. The whole thing is there. The show, I think, ran just around 2 hours and 20 minutes. And it's really well done. I cannot give them, there's no other way for me to give them props. They are just great at what they do, and everything is timed out so well. It's really good. So they did an amazing job, and tonight was no different. Last year was really enjoyable, and this year was really enjoyable again. And it was even the same show that I saw last year, but I think I just really appreciated it and was able to sit back and watch it this year and not be so oh, what's gonna happen next, because I kind of knew what was gonna happen a little bit. So it was great. It was great. I look forward to seeing what they do in the future. I hope they do more. I hope they do another show next year. So
they really said cool. They're going to do a different one next year, so I'm interested.
Yeah, they usually rotate, so I'm fingers crossed it's going to be something cool. I wonder if it will be another Investigator Vale, or if it will be something totally different. I guess we'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out. But yes, watch the VOD if you haven't and you're interested, because that's going to be up for what? It's a day those are up?
No, VODs...
a few days?
VODs stay up usually for 7 to 8 days, and since it's Bethesda and they're, a fully whatever it is Twitch account, I'm sure it'll be there probably longer in their backlog, but if not, it's probably... I think they usually have stuff on their YouTube as well. I think it flips over to there. But if not, you can definitely catch it for at least a week, if not longer. And I'm sure that they will actually put their show up on their YouTube as well, on the Vanquish's previous performance spot, hopefully. So you should be able to find it in a couple places.
Yeah, they apparently already have a spot to do that, so I would assume they would add this one to it.
Yeah, I would guess so as well. So.
And then if you wanted to see it live, they apparently have one more show for the season that you can sign up to see in the forums if you're on, PCNA?
Yep, if you're on PCNA or you have a PCNA account, you can go to the forums and search for Vanquish or their an Entangled Carol. And you should be able to find their stuff there and be able to sign up for it. So, yeah.
And there we go. That should cover everything on that.
I believe so. Do it. It's really cool. And it's so neat to see in person. So, so cool.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Don't do that.
Don't do that, though.
No, don't do that.
You don't have the
That was
Nahat and
horrible.
flu, right? Like,
No.
do we need to send somebody to get you? Like, do you need something? There's not been any slowed knocking on your door or anything,
No,
right?
I can't catch any of that. I'm immune.
Okay. Just, you worry me there sometimes because it's like you
Nah.
got a hairball permanently.
Probably. It's probably just a, like a nail clipping in my throat or something.
Ew, that's disgusting. Oh.
Remember that lore we didn't read last week?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't remember what it was, but should we read it?
Well, yeah, if you go back to the last week's notes, it's linked.
I guess I could do that, I suppose.
Or I could just copy the link and add it to our chat for you.
Or you could do that, you suppose.
I could do that, I suppose.
Sure. Can you believe this is episode 150?
Isn't that nifty? Oh wait, I already said that.
150.
But is it thrifty?
No, well, it's... I wouldn't say that necessarily.
Have we saved you money? I don't.
Yeah, we've saved them a
Alright,
subscription.
anyway, there's the notes.
I see it.
Yes.
Am I reading this? Are you reading
Oh
this?
no,
Who's
we're all
reading
gonna
this?
read it. We're all gonna read it. There's 3 notes, so we can each read one.
Oh. Okay, who goes first? Who goes second? Who goes third?
Hold on, I gotta get it pulled up. Do. There are 3 notes. Okay.
There are.
Alright, I'll start. So these are 3 different notes. They are Spell Rights Notes by Favin Illyrian, a Spell Rights account of their abduction by Hadalids. First note. I don't have much time. 2 weeks ago, I was a Telvanni Spellwright. The wizard I served was on sabbatical in High Isle, and we were returning by ship to our home in Ald Isra. A day into the journey, the ship had sprung a leak. As the crew began patching it, a barnacled claw punctured through the leak, followed by dozens more. Hadalids had begun assaulting the ship. I hit the sea creatures with every spell I could muster, but to no avail. For each one I killed, another arose from the sea. The crabfolk killed everyone, but they let me live. Threw me in a cage on a floating raft, pulled by pangrits. For days the ink on the rest of the note is too water damaged to read.
The Hadalids made landfall after what felt like an eternity at sea. They fed me strange fish and something else, what I wouldn't give for just a bowl of Saltry's porridge. The Hadalids blindfolded me, bound my arms, and cracked me over the head with something hard. When I awoke, I was in a cave surrounded by them. These Hadalids seemed different, smaller with softer shells. They unbound my hands. My magicka, while not optimal, was still fearsome. Firebolts, hailstorms, lightning bolts, and even snowballs filled the cave. I had been so weak that none of the crablings had a single dent upon them, but strangely, after my display, they began mimicking my movements. I now knew why they kept me alive. They wanted me to teach them spellcasting.
Third note. The Hadalids cannot speak Tamrielic nor any language that I know. Their bodies just can't make the sounds. But pointing and gesturing, they understand that. They would leave the cave for days at a time and come back with things that can further their teaching. Books, ink, paper, and even a desk. Through their loot, I learned where I was. Westweald. Thank Vec for the underlings that make wine labels, but I fear I learned this too late. I think the Hadalids have realized that I have nothing left to teach them. I've taught them all the spells a Telvanni spellwright can muster, and I pray to Ayem that I have not damned us all. I did what I had to do in order to survive.
I nearly spilled my hot cocoa. It's a good thing I had a lid.
Okay.
I'll give you that one. I laughed.
I hate you for that, but it was really good. That was a dad joke to end all dad jokes, my friend. Alright, Gwen, so what inspired that one?
It will all come clear when we talk about our wall of crazy.
Oh. Well, are we talking about that tonight? Or are we talking about that next week?
Oh, we should wait. At least two of us should try to finish getting through the chapter, or do a few more quests, or...
Oh boy. I'll do my best, but I don't know.
No pressure, of course.
No pressure, right? Yeah.
No pressure.
None. Okay.
I remember that one time when we were all trying to make really well-informed decisions, and then I played a dungeon afterwards and was like, "Whoa, I was an idiot." No pressure. You're fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Wow, that was a quick show.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Wow, it's only been 36 minutes.
I have no more murder hobos.
Alright, hit us.
Alright, if you were to team up with Investigator Vale, what sort of hijinks would you get into?
Ooh, I feel like if I was in an Investigator Vale novel, we'd be looking for some sort of lost treasure that went missing. I don't know. Something along those lines. Some sort of an adventure-y type thing. Maybe with a little mystery thrown in, but a little more adventure, I would say. What about you both?
I have no idea what it would be, but I know Stibbins would be involved somehow.
Incredible.
Well, I guess recency bias plays in here a little bit, perhaps, but maybe I would investigate what makes sisters so weird.
Nice.
Or, just a general investigation into practices and, things going on with plants being mad and whatnot. Ooh,
Okay.
you know what? Speaking of that, maybe I would look more into that whole disappearing city thing.
Which one?
The tree.
Oh,
Falinesti.
Yeah.
Falinesti. I
Yeah.
think it's just on the move.
Yeah. One time I fell in nasty too. I had to take a bath.
Wow.
Now you have to go wash that tongue out with soap.
Yeah.
Yep. So here's a list of all the published works of Investigator Vale, just because. Investigator Vale and the Dark Masts, Investigator Vale and the Haunted Lighthouse, Investigator Vale and the High Rock Revolt, Investigator Vale and the Hounds of Blackmoor, Investigator Vale and the Sober Nord, Investigator Vale and the Temple of Stendar, Investigator Vale in the Reach, Investigator Vale in Vardenfell, Investigator Vale, A Deadly Toll, Investigator Vale, Foul Play, Investigator Vale, Retinue of Shambles, Investigator Vale, Shadow of Fellows, Investigator Vale, The Curse of Mandrake Manor, and Investigator Vale, The Locked Room, Murder. Then other books that reference her are The Real Investigator Vale and A Conversation with Lady Arabelle DeVoe. Love. I need to read all of these. They're great.
They really are.
Now, 3 of those titles that I referenced say that they're published works, but it doesn't look like they've actually They're just mentioned in other publications. They haven't actually had written versions that we've seen. So that's the High Rock Revolt, Blackmoor, Hounds of Blackmoor, and then Temple of Stendar. Those three have been mentioned, but not ever seen, I guess.
So, one, please give us the rest of the Investigator Veiled novels, and two, give us feedable bookshelves. So that way we can have all of them in there at once.
Yes.
Still want feedable bookshelves.
That would be amazing. Yeah. I want more space for books. Would be so
Alrighty. Guild announcements. Tuesdays, they are treacherous.
They sure are.
Tuesdays, Treacherous Tuesday. Group up, run a dungeon, help each other get achievements. Pretty much. Care to add to that?
Nah, that's it. That's how we
All right.
became friends. Do it. Make new friends. Keep your old friends.
Make new friends, start a podcast. You can't use Snugpod Cast as a name. It's taken.
That's right.
And then never run dungeons
shtick.
anymore because you're doing a podcast.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Start a podcast based out of doing a dungeon group, but then never run your dungeon group ever again because you're too busy doing a podcast.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
What's not a trap, though, is Thursdays, Relic Seekers of Tamriel, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Go around, seek antiquities, relics, other fine treasures.
Yes.
And then Friday, Fearless Fridays with Arthuria Dragoon, from 7 p.m. Central, or 8 p.m. Eastern. And this is grouping up and working together. If you find a lot of things a little challenging on this day, everyone kind of gets together and does the Undaunted.
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 We are Undaunted.
We are undaunted.
We are undaunted.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
I might be a little daunted.
Undaunted Dungeons on Fridays. And then these are just the current activities for the PlayStation North American Guild portion of the Lore Seekers. However, if you are on a different platform, please check the Lore Seekers Discord to see what events you have going on this week.
Yeah.
Now, if you are not a part of Lore Seekers and you think it sounds like a fun group to hang out with, where could they join us at?
Well, run away, first of all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't run away. Come visit us.
Run away! Run away!
You can join us by going over to loreseekers.club and applying to the guild there. All you have to do is click on the link. It'll take you to our Discord where you'll be able to fill out a quick questionnaire that'll be DM'd to you once you go to our Apply to Guild channel. It's really quick just to double check and make sure you're not a bot or like any, person that's doesn't match up with our things within our guild. And then hopefully once you get that all done, we get you all added in and in the guild. The other thing too is, like, let's say that you're just into Elder Scrolls Online or lore and you're like, these people sound pretty cool. I'd like to talk to them, but wait, I don't play the game on that platform, or wait, I don't play the game at all. That's okay. Just come on anyway. Come on into our Discord, say hello. You can still talk lore with us. You can still hang out with us. Just let us know that you're not wanting to be added in game yet or anything like that. But yeah, we'd still love to have you as part of our lore fam. So come on over. Come on over. But where can they find us outside of Discord? No. Oh, they can't?
Nope, because they ran
Why
away.
not?
They ran away. You told them to run away.
I didn't tell them to run away. I said, just kidding.
Oh.
Come back.
Come back.
Come back.
Come back, and then you can find us on the socials at Snugpodcast, or you can email us at snugpodcast@gmail.com.
You could.
You could, and you should. You should email us. I'm old enough to check it, so if you send us an email, I'll look at that. And
Yeah.
you can do things like ask us questions, or you can answer the No More Murder Hobo questions for yourself. You can tell us if you've seen the Dwemer anywhere. I have not seen them in Glenumbra. That is, in fact, where I've been. Did not see any Dwemer there. But if you've seen them somewhere or not seen them somewhere, you can tell us in an email. You can also leave us comments on the YouTubes and the podcasts and all that such things. And if you are looking to watch us live, well, YouTube and Twitch, twitch.tv/SnugPodcast, or just search Snugpodcast on YouTube. We're live simultaneously both places, usually around 10 o'clock Central on Sunday nights. And, between 10 and 10:30, it kind of fluctuates because life. But you can catch us live there, and if live's not your thing, you can catch the video back later, or you can listen in a podcast in your favorite podcast app of choice. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Wow. Did we actually do it?
I think so.
We did it.
Wow.
And, wow, that was so fast. That's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Feels like a crazy show. It feels like we have to, make something up. Or
part of that was pre-show.
Party. I know. That's what I'm saying. It was like a 30-minute show, I feel like. We're in that lull of activity between, end of year and then new stuff coming next year and, all of our announcements and things that we normally get. So I feel like it's just sort of in the middle space of everybody's just kind of trucking along and doing their holiday thing,
Yeah. Yep. So let's see. The quarters are usually next year's might be different, but it's been dungeon, chapter, dungeon, zone, right?
But now it's content pass, so it could be anything.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Caddy. Caddy's saying hi on the YouTubers. Caddy's
Hi, Caddy.
Hi, Caddy.
I mean, they said this was a transitional year. We never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we might be seeing more quality of life stuff possibly next year.
Just maybe some more Dark Brotherhood sanctuaries popping up around Tamriel.
Yeah.
I can have a dream. Let me have a dream.
Hey, maybe they just
That's my wall of crazy.
Maybe they just make player houses accessible to everybody just by walking up to them. And
You're talking crazy.
I'm just saying you could label it as a Dark Brotherhood sanctuary, and it could trigger it to fall into it pops up on the map. Maybe it has to go through approval. Maybe only a few.
That sounds wild.
It does. It's a silly thought.
I like it.
So
And
anyway.
say that for our wall of crazy episode.
Yeah, I guess we'll discuss some of that more possibly next week.
Mall of Crazy coming to a snug pod near you.
A crawl of Maisie.
Crawl of Maisie. Wall of crazy.
You will crawl through this maze as you go crazy climbing the walls.
Okay, you have gone crazy, so
Yes.
bye.
Oops, I stood up.
You did stand up. Well, do y'all have anything of import to add before we close?
I don't think so.
No? All right. Gwen?
Mm-mm.
No,
Gwen already said bye. She's done. She's
I
checking
did
out.
already say bye. Yeah,
I'm out. It's
yeah.
over with.
All
I
right.
didn't leave though. I didn't leave yet.
Proud of you.
All right. Well, if you've been here hanging out with us, thanks. We appreciate it. If you're listening at another time, we also appreciate that. Thanks for letting us be part of your day. Hopefully it's been fun, informational, educational, entertainment, entertainial.
Entertainial.
We're just going to make up words tonight. But in all honesty, thanks for hanging out with us. This is why we do it. So we'll try to do it again next week or sometime soon. Until then, have a good day, a good night, a good week, and take care of yourself, take care of others, be a decent person. See you soon.
Bye.
Sleep well, Tamriel.